If you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold. I know you know the words, chime in. All you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow. Where you lead, I will follow anywhere that you tell me to. If you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead. Rory and Dean just broke up, so I've got my Ben and Jerry's. I'm taking Lorelai's advice, and I'm wallowing. I am a wallower.
What? As a child, your mother had an unusually large head. Rory, I accept your offer, Rory. I would love to spend Saturday with you. Great.
Well, I was about to go for a wee when, lo and behold, look what I see. Fucking spider. It can stay there. It can stay there. No thanks.
Look, come on. Alright, Mary, fast enough.
Oscar, you don't even fit in it anymore. This is the season finale episode, because there are 21 episodes in season 1 of Gilmore Girls, and this is my 21st reading vlog, so this is technically a season finale. Who knows what dramatic things are going to go down in this vlog? Probably nothing, because nothing ever that exciting happens to moi, but saying that though, stay tuned for some special guest appearances. I've got really terrible hair today, so I've thrown on a cap. If I turn it the other way around, I'll look like a white fan man. It's currently Thursday. It's absolutely roasting because the heating was left on. I went to work at like 10:30 a.m. and didn't realise the heating was on. So it's... Also, my postman has been throwing my parcels over the garden fence because there's nobody in to collect the parcels. Like, I think he's been really pissed off with the fact that I do get a lot of parcels. So I do have more parcels for you. It's not a Gavin vlog without unboxing something, is it? I do want to start off by saying though, I am freaking loving Gilmore Girls. Like, I am on, I think, episode 3 of season 2. I absolutely love it. It's just like, oh, it's so feel good. And like, oh, some things happened in the season 1 finale that I was just like really rooting for. But at the same time, I know that certain people aren't in the show after a certain point because I've been fans of these actors for a while. So I feel like I already kind of know some relationship things that I'm kind of gutted that I do know. I wish I didn't know. But at the same time, it doesn't hinder my enjoyment whatsoever. Freaking loving it. And I do feel more like Lorelai every single day. I can not stop having coffee. Like, I do think it's a genuine addiction now. And I tweeted this out, but like, I had that pumpkin spice latte at work, and it was like, oh, so good. And I was like, can I marry it? Like, is that legal? I do want to say as well that I got some more candles off Becca. I do have, like, I did get some Believe-a-thon candles as well because I wanted more of them, but I also wanted to get the fall ones. The thing is, I've already opened and sniffed them because I couldn't wait. I knew I couldn't update you until today, and these came yesterday morning, and I couldn't resist. The Catalyst and Chaos one is like one of my new favourites. Oh, it does smell like passion fruit. And I love anything that has like a sweet fruity smell. So I really love the Catalyst and Chaos one. Pale Soda is so good. Ashley said, aka A Frog Through Fiction, says it smells like Christmas, and I do agree. It smells like Christmas. You know, I will be saving this for Christmas, to be fair. And then also a bunch of Hocus Pocus. This one definitely smells like autumny. And you know what? I'm going to be watching Hocus Pocus like soon. I cannot wait. And I'm going to be lighting this one up as well. Cannot wait. I love Hocus Pocus so much. I'll give you some reading updates as well, actually. I'll do that before I do some unboxings. But I read and finished Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on Tuesday, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. It was really easy and quick to get through. It was actually shorter than I remember. Love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I knew this was one of my childhood favourites and I hadn't read it since I was a child. So I was a little worried that it wouldn't hold up. But this definitely holds up. It's not as problematic as Matilda was when I reread that. But I enjoyed this. It was such a quick read. The characters in this are so unique in a way. Like, you'll always remember like Augustus Gloop and Violet Beauregard and Veruca Salt, Mike TV, and of course Charlie Bucket. As you know, the kids and like the other ones are like such brats, and you're just like, wow, they're spoiled or they're rotten or things like that. And it's kind of like, it was like, this is like a really fun story, and you'll know what this is about. You would have seen the movies, you would have read this. Some things I didn't really like is that some of the Oompa Loompa songs went on a bit too long, and I didn't think the rhymes were that good half the time, which is like probably very controversial of me to say because Roald Dahl is, you know, a fantastic storyteller and he does a lot of rhyming books and things, so that's probably really blasphemous. But a lot of times I didn't care for the songs that the Oompa Loompas sang, and I was just slogging through them, and I was like, this doesn't sound that good. You know, it's like, sorry Roald Dahl, I know I shouldn't talk ill of the dead, but yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I gave it like 5 stars because that's what my childhood self gave it, and I'm honouring that, as I always do when I reread childhood favourites. I don't change my mind on them unless it's something like really drastic and I'm like, oh my god, that's a really bad book. But other than that, really enjoyed this. I am only 1 chapter in on A Heart So Fierce and Broken. I only started reading this today on my break at work, but I had a lot of messages to respond to, and I just like didn't have a chance to. So I'm going to see if I can try and read some more tonight, but I doubt I will be able to read much. But I am off tomorrow, so I'll get some work done and I will read this. So far, I mean, the first chapter was good, so that's that. This is, yeah, Heart of Fierce and Broken, Brigid Kemmerer, sequel to A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. And so far, in like the first chapter, not a lot to talk about really. We are introduced back with the characters, and you know what? I can't really remember a lot of what happened in the first book. I read it in April for The Owls. I gave it 3 stars. This one has been good with setting the story up again because I'm starting to remember a lot of the things that happened. It doesn't give you like a synopsis or anything, like of what happened. Like there aren't like plot things thrown in there to remind you. But, you know, just mentioning characters and stuff, that kind of triggers my memory. And yeah, it's so far so good. And hopefully I will get more of it read. It is like 450 pages long. And it is for my prompt for the Gilmore Girls readathon to read a book with a complicated romance, I think it is. And I think the main character and the whole romance with Prince Ren can be quite complicated and a little bit problematic, as all Beauty and the Beast things are, you know, Stockholm Syndrome and all that. So far so good. Not much more to say about that one. I did order myself this, and I think it's alright to show you now because the video I want to use it for will be up by now, I hope. I think it's the one. Yay, it is. Okay, so I really want to do a top 10 Goosebumps books video, which hopefully I'll have done by now. If not, I'm cutting this out of the vlog. But I got, because I'm so extra, I got a Goosebumps shirt to wear for it, because I just couldn't not. I hope it fits alright. But yeah, Goosebumps, love it. Can't wait to do a top 10 video for it. Ooh, sticks. I mentioned one of the books in my Bin and Buildings book tag, and it isn't like in my top 10, but I mentioned the Goosebumps book, and I think a couple of people said like I should do a top 10, and I already had that on my brain because like I ordered this like a week or 2 ago, and I've been waiting for it to come so I can do the video, and it looks so good, doesn't it? It looks so good. I'm so happy about that. So yeah, I will be wearing this for that, but I wanted to show you because I don't usually show off clothes in this because I've got no fashion, I've got no style. I'm a really bad gay. I do have some parcels, and I think 2 of them are from Bobby. Bobby reads too much because she let me know, but the postman has been chucking them over the garden fence. So you know how a couple of weeks back I found a couple of parcels behind my bin and they looked like they'd been munched on? Well, the same thing seemed to be happening now, so I'm really a little bit paid off. But I think these 2 are the ones that came yesterday. So I'm going to open these ones first. I think these are from Bobby. Let's give them a whirl. I'll open the small one first. It's like Christmas. I always leave the bigger presents for last. So, yes, it is from Bobby. And she tells me what the book is. Rose Madder's my fave king. You need more adult books in your life. To be fair, I do. And I really want to read more Stephen King. And wow. Oh, I love this cover. Rose Madder by Stephen King. Never read it. It's not one of the most talked about Stephen King books. And I'm really interested in this. And this is like this is quite a big book. It's like a little bit bigger than my other Stephen King books, but I love that cover. I know they've re-released a lot of Stephen King books lately with this like new type of cover. I'll put a couple up here to show you. I'm not the biggest fan of them, so I was wondering if maybe like when Bobby said, I think Bobby like mentioned that she was sending me Rosebud. I was thinking, is she going to send me the one with the new cover? Unfortunately, she hasn't. I really enjoyed this cover. I don't know what it's about, so after surviving 14 years of hell in a violently abusive marriage, Rosie Daniels finally summons the courage to flee for her life. But leaving her husband Norman for a new city and new start in is a very haunting prospect. It's hard for Rosie not to keep looking over her shoulder, and with good reason. Norman's a police officer with the instincts of a predator, and a force of relentless terror and savagery. A man almost mythic in his monstrosity. Ooh, that sounds so good. He's very good at finding people, even if he is losing his mind. Rosie's only hope for salvation may lie in a far more dangerous place, where she must become her own myth and the woman she never knew she could be. Very cool. Oh gosh. You know what? I plan on reading so much Stephen King for 2020. Because I have so many more Stephen Kings now, and I'm so excited. Thank you for this, Bobby. Bobby is the one who did the parody of me, where she's like, please pay attention to me. Please, I sent you 25 million books. Needless Things makes you think while being delightfully gory. And Mr. Mercedes, so I know what these books are. Is a great story to a trilogy, and when you get Dolores Claiborne, that's also from me. Oh, you're sending me another book. You need to stop. And really explores some deep subject matter while being super suspenseful. I hope you love them all. I love suspense, though, to be fair. So there's Mr. Mercedes. I know this is probably one of his newest ones, I think. Bill Hodges, retired cop. He loves writing about cops. I've just realised Stephen King loves to write about cops. Retired cop tormented by the Mercedes massacre, a case he never solved. Brady Hartsfield, perpetrator of a notorious crime and preparing to kill again. Now each is closing in on the other in a mega stakes race against time from worldwide best-selling master of suspense, Stephen King. And of course the next one is Needful Things. This is, you know what, I have heard things about Mr. Mercedes, but I haven't heard really anything about Needful Things. There is a new shop in town run by a stranger. Needful Things, the sign says, a name that causes some gossip and speculation among the good folk of Castle Rock, Maine, while they wait for opening day. 11-year-old Brian is the first customer and he gets just what he wants, a very rare 1956 baseball card. Cindy Rose is next, a Lalique vase, a perfect match for her living room decor. There is something for everyone and always at a price you can just about afford, the cash price that is, because there is another price. There always is when your heart's most secret desire is for sale. Ooh, that does sound pretty good actually, to be fair. You know what, Bobby, if you enjoyed this, I'm definitely sure I will enjoy it as well. It's a bit thick. It's like over 900 pages long. Don't mind. You know, I've proven to myself this year that I can read long books. That was one thing going into 2019 that I wanted to prove. Because I do struggle with pickup books sometimes. But I do give them a try, and I've been getting much better at them this year, so pat on the back for me. Look at these beautiful Stephen King books. Oh, I want to be a Stephen King expert by the end of 2020. You just watch me. Thank you so much, Bobby. This one doesn't seem like a book. It seems a bit thicker. I think this will be a book. It's 2 books, I think. So, what are the notes? What are the notes? Are there notes? Are there notes? Oh, there's 3 books in here. Wow. And I don't think there's notes. But these books are... Oh wow. Okay, so I got 3 Worst Witch books. 3 Worst Witch books. Oh, this is so cool. So I have The Worst Witch to the Rescue. This is the 6th book. But I think I have the 1st, 4th, 5th. I have the 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I needed book 6. So this is awesome. But I also needed The Worst Witch Strikes Again, because this is book 2, and this is book 7, The Worst Witch and the Wishing Star. So now I think I only need 1 more book, maybe? No, I don't. I haven't got them all now? What? Let's double check. I think I've got all the Worst Witch books now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have all the worst witch books now. Who sent these? Who sent these? I wish I knew. I don't know who sent these. Maybe there's a note in this one and it lets me know who it is. Ah, but this is so cool. Oh, thank you so much for these. Oh, these are going to go right smack bang into my collection. Let's open this one. There might be a note in this one to let me know who it is. Oh, wow. It's like proper wrapped up and everything. Look at that. Look at that. It's properly wrapped up. This is special. Boo, happy birthday. Boo, happy Halloween, darling. Thanks for being so beautiful and wonderful. But there is no name. There is no name. Who sent it? Who sent it? There we go. Oh, and it's, look at it. Look at it. See, I know what it is. I know what it is. This is my first ever pop vinyl. Or is that what you call it? Pop vinyl? Or it's just a pop? No, Funko Pop. Is it pop? Pop Funko? Funko Pop. This is my first ever one of those. And it's Winifred Sanderson. I was just mentioning Hocus Pocus. Oh my god, look at her. She is... Oh, look, she's got like spells coming out from her fingers. You know, when she's like, you, there. Oh wait, no. Or is it when she's like, hello, goodbye. And when she does that, oh, it's so perfect. Thank you so much. Whoever sent this as well, I will put a message on Twitter. Because maybe someone sent me a message to say something was coming without a note. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, my memory's so bad. But this is so amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. My first ever Pop Funko vinyl thing. You're the best. You are the absolute best. This is amazing. Thank you. Oh, honestly, my birthday is literally every single week. So I had candles, I had a shirt, I had books, I had a Pop Funko. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to head off now. I've got some exciting stuff coming up. I am going back to Edinburgh on Sunday to see Cody and G. I don't really know what else is going on, actually, to be fair. That might be the only exciting thing. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go and read something, I think. Or just like, I've finished work, so I'm like feeling gross. I'll go in the bath first and then I'll decide what to do. But see you in a bit. Why? Why do they do that? Who doesn't know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shat? Well, it was fucking one he has. Disgusting! Hey, so sorry it's a little bit dark right now, but you know, a little bit of mood light never hurt anybody. Reading update. I am on page 158 of Cursed So Hard and Broken. Wait, what? I can't get this right. Heart So Fierce and Broken by Brigid Kemmerer. I am on page 158. Did I just say that? Oh my god. So I've been eating too many Haribos. I've barely got any left. Well, I say that, I've got quite a few left. But considering this was full, oh, I'm just high off. I can't eat any right now. I'm just high off sweets. So I've been eating all of those. But also, reading update, I've already said what page I'm on. Okay, so this has been good so far. So not an awful lot has happened. I'm going to start mentioning some things that happened in the first book. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the first book, then wait until I put this book down. Or like skipping until I put the book down. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So this does follow on from what happened at the end of the last one. So we had Grey, who was announced or revealed even as the true heir of Emberfall. So he's ran away and we don't really know what's going on with him. And a lot of the places around Emberfall have heard about the fact that it could be another heir and that Prince Ren isn't the legitimate ruler. So there's like a lot of... So far it's been like a little bit of like political kind of stuff. And yeah, it's been just a lot of talk. We had people come from, is it Sil Shallow or something like that? Sil Shallow, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Sil Shallow, who attacked them in the last book. We had the Queen and two of the princesses come over to talk to Prince Ren, and we follow one of the characters there. So we follow Liamara's perspective as well as Grey's, and we've only really had Harper once, and that was in the first chapter. And so Harper's been pretty much a side character so far, and she was like the main character in the first one, so that's been interesting. I do like Liamara as a character, actually. I think she's really nice. Well, not nice. I think she's really good. I can't really reveal much. I don't have much to reveal right now, though. Not a lot has happened. So yeah, it's just been a lot of talking and stuff, and yeah. So it's been good. It's been good. And I've had a bit slow progress with it because I haven't really been in the like proper reading mood right now. What I want to do is I actually want to watch Goosebumps episodes. I want to watch Gilmore Girls. Like I haven't watched any more Gilmore Girls like since I updated you earlier this week. And I desperately need to watch that, but I'm really in the mood to watch some Goosebumps episodes. I did a top 10 Goosebumps books video, which I will put on a little card there. I filmed that yesterday and put it up yesterday. And I really love doing that video. I love Goosebumps. So I think I might watch some episodes of Goosebumps. And it's like 10 o'clock at night because also tomorrow I'm going to Edinburgh to see Cody G. And I'm so excited and I'm going to have to be up early. So I need to start watching ASAP so that I can get to bed and meet with my friends. I am so excited about that again. Honestly, they must be so sick of me. Why am I eating right now? And I did find out that it was Paige who sent me the Worst Witch books and the Winifred Sanderson Funko Pop thing. So thank you so much, Paige. You are very naughty. But I honestly appreciate it. I love you to bits and thank you so much for sending them. Honestly, thank you so much. But yes, it was Paige. I got to the bottom of the mystery. Oh, also, this whole like flap thing was really annoying me as I was like trying to read. So I was trying to be like this. I'm like, come on, get out of my way. And then I got to about like page 50. Then I realized that I could just fold that into the book like that. And then just read it like that. But obviously, I didn't think of that to begin with. But it was really annoying me when it was just like, I was reading it. I was like, for God's sakes, get out of the way. You know what I mean? So obviously I didn't think right. When do I ever? Watch some Goosebumps and eat some more Haribos. Okay, the UK Netflix is shit. So 13 episodes season 1. Lies. There's supposed to be 19 episodes in season 1 of Goosebumps, and there's supposed to be 4 seasons. And it doesn't even have the Haunted Mask episodes. It doesn't have the Night in Terror Tower episodes from season 1. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? I do really enjoy the Stay Out of the Basement episodes, though. But now I just think maybe I should just rewatch them all from the beginning. But I do have the DVD of season 1. I might just use that. But now it's ruined it. Oh, hang on. So, looks like it's going to be Gilmore Girls. Which, to be honest, I'm not angry about, to be fair. Let's watch it. Yay!
Oh my god, here. Wow. With a crunch and a zing and a... Hello!
Okay, so...
I'm assuming the sound's gonna be off here.
yeah, because it's just going to be like me singing the Gilmore Girls theme tune.
Yeah.
On your up.
Wait, should we both sit and then we can do it in the same
Time!
Not like maybe to the same direction, but we can do it.
You can like sit there and then we just kind of like.
Has to be the book.
Which book?
Which one's Harry Potter? It has to be.
Oh, of course.
Sure, let's do more stereotypes.
Stereotypes.
I love this colour. You can have this
Oh,
one.
yeah, it's amazing.
You can have this
Oh,
one.
the original one.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Okay.
Look at this flop.
Do you want to sing us in? Is there a point?
Okay, so... Oh, yeah.
Wait, I don't know if I can move on.
Okay, so when I go, I say 3, 2, 1, and then lift your ass.
Oh, yeah, do this.
Heard that before.
So we just read it, yeah?
Yeah, pretend you're reading, and then...
I
So...
don't know how not to fucking smile.
I know. I know.
Right, so 3... Right. 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm already gone.
Oh, God.
3...
I can't laugh. I'm the worst at this.
Come on. We can
Wait,
do this.
3, 2, 1.
Is this actually hard?
mean, method acting.
I like to do it, yeah. Who needs acting when you have so much gas?
Yeah, we have been drinking a lot of Coke.
Okay.
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you mean like to do that when you count?
Yeah,
No.
like that.
I thought you meant 3, 2, 1 filming.
I'm
Okay.
giving my best here.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
I saw you on my peripheral.
Right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. that should be good. That should be good.
Okay, wait. Say when you're filming.
Okay, I'm filming.
I don't know how to sleep with my mouth open.
To be fair, that's a good shot. I kind of like that. Was natural.
Wait, I'm gonna drop my gum because it's good. Okay, ready?
Ready.
I'll play with those spots.
Ooh. That's the best.
Oh,
That is the best.
That was so
You probably
dead harmony.
That was a KO.
do it again and don't speak while you do it.
Oh, okay.
Should I also get Domino's pizzas in the shop?
Yes, absolutely sure. Which,
I mean, I'm just filming this in one big one, so you'll cut
Okay.
that'll save me on editing.
Which
it.
way am I going again?
Alright, so I'll stop you that way and then you go that way.
Just a kick at the end.
Alright, I'll just start
Do
recording
we
now
look
and
at
then.
the camera or?
We'll kind of look at each other and laugh because that's what
Yeah.
they do. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, the-
Okay, so
Okay.
3. Alright, so I don't want to count on this. So I'm using my mind link.
What?
I'm
Mind link.
telling you when to go down when I get to 1 in my mind.
Okay, so just do 3, 2, and then 1 silent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, yeah. Okay, like let's just fall back.
Yeah,
Or,
okay.
No.
Not as fast.
No. Okay, so yeah, let's just fall.
I did not laugh while I was falling.
Oh. Okay, so alright, let's look at each other. That. Yeehaw! Look, it's me. You a Woody? You a Woody? Woody? I'm a Woody. Hiya. Hat? Do you want it? I had the best day ever yesterday with Cody and Jay in Edinburgh. I mean, we just chilled, but that is like the best kind of day. Got my train from Newcastle. I met Cody in Edinburgh, like in the town area. And we went for a couple of pumpkin spice lattes, and then we went to Jay's place. We chilled, we just talked, and it was just great. It was just absolutely great. It's really nice to just get out of Newcastle for a bit. And it just takes me out of life, and it's just great. I love meeting up with my friends. So yeah, that was brilliant. I got them to do some things for my Gilmore Girls opening thing that I did on my vlog last week, and then this one, and they were up for it. They were fantastic. Meryl Streep, eat your heart out. Cody gave that cap horse her all. She was just and then Jay with the chewing gum and everything. Method actresses, that is what they are. They are method actresses. Amazing. So I took A Heart So Fierce and Broken with me, and I read some of it on the train there and on the way back, and then I finished it today. Did I say it's Monday? Because it's Monday. It's Monday night. So I finished it before and I gave it 3 stars. I know it's not exactly what people want to hear, but I wasn't the biggest fan of A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. I gave that one 3 stars as well. So at least I think this one isn't better, but it isn't worse than A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Not really a lot wrong with it. I just found it, just okay. It was a fine book. I won't say anything really spoilery because this isn't out until the 7th of January 2020, but I will give you like my overall thoughts and stuff. So in this one, it is told from the perspectives of Gray and Leah Mara, who is the Princess of Silshallow, or like one of them anyway. And so it's their perspectives. And Gray was a character in the first one. You'll probably remember him. He was like one of my favorite characters from the first one, I think. So it was really nice to have him be a POV character in this one. I really enjoyed those aspects of it, and the fact that he had a chance to shine. But that meant that Harper, who was the main character in the first one, she's barely in it. And Prince Ren, I really hate him. Like, this book like ruined him. He's just like not a good character. And there are things that you try to understand about him so you can like sympathize with him, but I don't think it's that well done in this that I felt anything for him really. I just thought he was a dick. That's not good. I also found that a lot of this was quite boring. There is like this, so I can't say anything spidery, but it's a lot of traveling in this one. I will say that it's a lot of moving, and there are some good moments in between, but a lot of it dragged. And then I found this with the first one. I didn't think it really started to pick up until the last like 150 pages. This one didn't really like capture my interest fully until like the last 6 chapters. And you know, there were some really good moments in the last 6 chapters that I really enjoyed. But by that point I was just like, this is already a 3 star. It's not gonna get itself to a 4. And then we have the epilogue, which I wasn't too keen on. So there'll definitely be a third one, I'm sure. I'm sure there'll be a third one. I think I will still read it because even though I give the first one 3 stars and this one 3 stars, to be honest, I'm not even really invested in the characters that much. So there's not really a need for me to read it. But I guess just because I want to finish the series, that would be nice. So although I don't know if it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, it better not be more than 3. If there's a third one, I'll read it. If there's more than 3, this is it. This will be the last one I read. But I was happy to have the proof copy though. It's really beautiful. But yeah. So that's 2 books I've read that are coming out in 2020, the past couple of weeks. And I thought both were just good. I preferred One of Us Is Next, to be honest. Which, yeah, I think so, but just barely. Just barely. Okay, so yeah, that one. So I don't think I will actually manage to finish the Gilmore Girls Readathon 7 books thing that I was aiming for. I read 5 for the Gilmore Girls Readathon. There is still tomorrow, but I'm at work tomorrow. I will not have a chance to start and finish another book. So I'm just going to like close that chapter of the Gilmore Girls Readathon for me because I just can't get another book out of me right now. But I will probably read Charmed Season 10 Volume 1 next. So Jay actually lent me this. When I was at hers yesterday, I perused her shelves. Her shelves are amazing. She also had all of Season 9, so do I, but it's been a few years since I've read them, so I might have to read a synopsis of Season 9 so I can get up to speed with it. So I've never read Season 10. In fact, they're really hard to get hold of now, actually. So I'm going to read Volume 1, which I think is the first 6 issues in Season 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So there's 6 issues in here, and like the first 6 like episodes of Season 10. So I'll get on with my shit, and I will let you know what happens tomorrow. So last day of Gilmoreathon, and I am on the first episode that Jess appears in Gilmore Girls. Now, there's a lot of fuss about Jess, so I do like Milo Ventimiglia, or however you pronounce his name, as well, so I'm so excited.
Jess? Luke? Okay, so,
When will Luke and Lorelai realise that they're made for each other? So wrap up of the week. I haven't read anything since I last updated you, OVS. But I did watch more episodes of Gilmore Girls. So I am on episode 10 of season 2. And I was at work today, so I just crashed when I got home, watched Gilmore Girls. I've had a headache all day as well. It just hasn't shifted at all. I've had 6 headache tablets. Yeah. Ending the vlog on a bum note, pretty much. So what's next, eh? What am I reading next? Well, I will read the Charm Season 10 Volume 1 graphic novel. I am off work tomorrow, so I will read it then. But I also want to make a start on the Bone season. But I also have 3 buddy reads coming up. So let's see how I manage those. So I should be starting those in the next few days. So yeah, there's like literally nothing else to update you on. So I enjoyed the Gilmore Girls readathon. I thought it was so fun. Thank you so much to the hosts, Desi, Mackenzie, and Olivia. Thank you so much for hosting this really fun readathon. I only managed to read 5, but I'm sure I can fit them in other prompts as well. So did I complete the readathon? Maybe I did. And just watching Gilmore Girls as well for the first time has been so fun and so great. And I've had fun. I have had fun with this. I might take a little break from vlogging until Believeathon. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just feeling the need to step back and chill. But that's a big maybe. I'll probably still be vlogging. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Anyway, yes, I am going to head off now, and thank you so much for watching another vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave a little like if you enjoyed, and leave a little comment so I can chat to you. Subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.